the hearts of many across generations. In this exclusive feature, we explore two remarkable interpretations of this iconic Japanese classic by renowned artists Tatsumi Yuto and Nagayama Yoko. Each artist brings a distinct style and emotional depth to the song, offering listeners a unique and immersive experience. Tatsumi Yuto delivers a soulful, heartfelt rendition, showcasing his powerful vocal control and expressive delivery. His version emphasizes the raw emotions and nostalgia embedded in the lyrics, creating an intimate connection with the audience. On the other hand, Nagayama Yoko offers a traditional yet dynamic performance, blending classical techniques with her signature flair. Her interpretation highlights the intricate nuances of the melody and evokes a strong sense of cultural authenticity. This comparison not only celebrates the versatility of Higurashi, but also demonstrates the rich diversity of Japanese musical expression. Fans and newcomers alike can appreciate the contrast between modern emotive delivery and classic stylized performance. By analyzing both versions, listeners gain insight into how different artistic perspectives can transform the same composition, enhancing its impact and timeless appeal. Whether you are a devoted fan of Enka, modern Japanese music, or simply curious about cultural variations in musical performance, this feature offers a thorough and engaging exploration of a song that continues to resonate throughout Japan. The song, Higurashi, has long been a touchstone in Japanese music, bridging the traditional and modern Enka styles, and resonating with audiences across generations. This second part delves deeply into a comparative analysis of two of its most compelling renditions, by Tatsumi Yuto and Nagayama Yoko. Beyond a simple listening experience, these performances reveal profound insights into musical interpretation, stylistic choices, emotional resonance, and cultural heritage. Tatsumi Yuto's rendition, emotional nuances and vocal craft. Tatsumi Yuto is known for his ability to convey deep emotional undercurrents in his singing. In his rendition of Higurashi, each note is carefully modulated to reflect the song's layered feelings of nostalgia, melancholy, and reflective contemplation. Yuto's vocal technique emphasizes dynamic variation, with softer phrases delivering intimacy, while powerful crescendos create dramatic impact. His approach is rooted in a contemporary Enka style, blending modern phrasing with traditional melodic forms. Yuto's interpretation demonstrates a meticulous understanding of phrasing, timing, and lyric enunciation. The subtle elongation of certain vowels, slight pauses, and microtonal shifts imbue the song with a delicate sensitivity. Listeners are drawn into an immersive experience, where the emotional narrative of the lyrics becomes as prominent as the melody itself. In addition, Yuto's tonal clarity ensures that even the most nuanced inflections are perceptible, allowing audiences to connect deeply with the storytelling inherent in Higurashi. Nagayama Yoko's rendition. Tradition meets expressive artistry. In contrast, Nagayama Yoko offers a performance steeped in classical Enka tradition. Her rendition preserves the traditional melodic structures and ornamental vibrato techniques that have defined the genre for decades. Yoko's version demonstrates technical precision, controlled breath support, and mastery over dynamic transitions. Each phrase is delivered with careful attention to both pitch accuracy and stylistic authenticity, resulting in a performance that pays homage to the song's roots while maintaining a vibrant personal expression. Nagayama's interpretation emphasizes melodic ornamentation, including subtle slides and gentle inflections that evoke imagery of fleeting summer evenings, aligning with the song's thematic elements. Her approach creates a rich tapestry of sound, where each note contributes to the overall atmosphere, enhancing the listener's emotional engagement. By adhering closely to classical techniques, Yoko ensures that the historical and cultural significance of Higurashi is preserved, providing a benchmark against which modern interpretations can be compared. Comparative analysis. Bridging styles and emotional impact. A direct comparison of Yuto and Yoko reveals how differing artistic perspectives can transform the same composition. Yuto's rendition leans toward contemporary emotive expression, inviting a personal, introspective engagement with the song. Yoko, conversely, focuses on traditional refinement and technical mastery, highlighting the cultural and historical resonance of the melody. The contrasts extend to instrumentation and arrangement choices. Yuto often integrates subtle modern accompaniments, including soft piano or synthesized tones, which complement his vocal style without overshadowing it. This creates a bridge between modern musical sensibilities and traditional song structure. Yoko typically relies on classic instrumental backing, such as string ensembles or traditional Japanese instruments, reinforcing the authenticity of her performance. The interplay between voice and instrumentation in each rendition provides a unique lens for understanding how musical context shapes listener perception. Cultural significance and historical context. Higurashi is more than a song, it is a cultural artifact that reflects the values, aesthetics, and emotional landscapes of its era. Originally composed in the mid-20th century, the song captures the fleeting nature of summer evenings, the passage of time, and the bittersweet reflections of life's transitions. Understanding the historical context enhances appreciation of both Yuto's modern interpretation and Yoko's classical approach. In Yuto's version, the infusion of contemporary sensibilities demonstrates how traditional compositions can evolve without losing their emotional core. His approach appeals to younger audiences, bridging generational gaps and keeping the song relevant in modern musical discourse. Yoko's rendition, in contrast, serves as a living preservation of traditional Enka performance, maintaining fidelity to historical musical techniques while still offering an emotionally compelling experience. Together, these interpretations illustrate the adaptability and enduring relevance of Japanese musical heritage. Technical examination. Vocal techniques and expressive devices. From a technical standpoint, both artists employ distinct methods to communicate the song's essence. Yuto's use of legato phrasing, controlled breath, and dynamic modulation allows for fluid emotional transitions. His interpretation often emphasizes emotional crescendos aligned with narrative peaks in the lyrics, creating a dramatic arc that guides listeners through a carefully curated emotional journey. Yoko's performance, on the other hand, emphasizes vibrato control, tonal clarity, and ornamentation. By employing subtle pitch bends and melodic embellishments, she creates a sense of depth and sophistication that resonates with traditional Enka aesthetics. Listeners can appreciate the skill required to maintain tonal purity while expressing the song's emotional subtleties, highlighting the rigorous training and artistic discipline involved in her craft. Audience reception and interpretive impact. Reception of both renditions underscores their effectiveness. Fans of modern Enka often gravitate toward Yuto's version for its relatability and contemporary appeal, praising his emotive delivery and intimate storytelling. Yoko's performance is celebrated for its technical excellence and authenticity, drawing admiration from traditionalists and connoisseurs of classical Enka. The juxtaposition of these interpretations provides a comprehensive understanding of how the same song can evoke diverse emotional responses depending on stylistic choices, vocal approach, and instrumental arrangement. Conclusion. A multifaceted musical experience. The comparison of Tatsumi Yuto and Nagayama Yoko's renditions of Higurashi reveals the remarkable versatility of a single composition. Through contrasting approaches, modern emotive interpretation versus classical refinement, the song transcends temporal and stylistic boundaries. Listeners gain not only an appreciation for vocal artistry and technical mastery but also insight into the broader cultural and historical significance embedded within Japanese musical traditions. Whether experienced through the modern lens of Yuto or the classical precision of Yoko, Higurashi continues to resonate with audiences, offering an enduring testament to the power of music to capture the essence of human emotion and cultural identity. The song, Higurashi, stands as a remarkable testament to the emotional depth and cultural significance of Japanese music. In this final part of the comprehensive series, we explore the intricate details that distinguish Tatsumi Yuto's modern interpretation from Nagayama Yoko's classical rendition. This detailed analysis examines musical structure, lyrical expression, vocal technique, emotional resonance, and audience reception, providing a complete understanding of the song's enduring appeal. 1. Musical structure and arrangement. Higurashi is characterized by a melodic progression that balances simplicity with complexity, creating a rich auditory landscape. Both Yuto and Yoko respect the song's core structure but apply distinct interpretive frameworks. Tatsumi Yuto's arrangement emphasizes subtle modern elements, including soft piano accompaniments, gentle string overlays, and carefully timed instrumental breaks. These additions create a layered texture, allowing his expressive vocal delivery to dominate without overwhelming the listener. By adjusting the tempo slightly and introducing dynamic variations, Yuto creates a contemporary listening experience that feels personal and intimate. Nagayama Yoko's arrangement adheres more closely to traditional Enka conventions. String ensembles, koto, and occasional shakuhachi notes enhance the song's authentic Japanese aesthetic. The tempo is consistent with classical renditions, and the dynamics are controlled to preserve historical authenticity. Her interpretation demonstrates how instrumentation can reinforce narrative emotion while maintaining stylistic integrity. 2. Lyrical interpretation and emotional conveyance. The lyrics of Higurashi evoke a sense of nostalgia, fleeting summer moments, and reflective melancholy. Each artist interprets these emotions uniquely. Yuto's rendition highlights introspection. By using microtonal variations and subtle dynamic shifts, he emphasizes the emotional subtext of each line. Phrases that could be simple statements in another interpretation become moments of intimate storytelling in Yuto's voice. His use of pauses, breath control, and vocal inflections transforms the song into an emotional journey, allowing listeners to feel the subtle nuances of longing, memory, and gentle sorrow embedded within the lyrics. Yoko's rendition, by contrast, conveys a poised emotional resonance. She emphasizes clarity of enunciation and controlled vibrato, giving the lyrics a dignified, almost ceremonial weight. While Yuto draws listeners into personal reflection, Yoko's performance evokes collective memory and cultural continuity. Her vocal expression mirrors the song's traditional narrative, preserving the emotional intent of its original composition. 3. Vocal techniques and mastery. The technical mastery displayed by both artists underscores their individual strengths. Yuto's voice is notable for its dynamic modulation. He seamlessly transitions between soft, whisper-like passages and powerful, resonant crescendos. This contrast amplifies the song's emotional trajectory, creating tension and release that keeps listeners engaged. Additionally, his pitch control and microtonal adjustments allow him to convey subtle shades of emotion, enhancing the narrative quality of the performance. Yoko's vocal technique is grounded in classical Enka principles. Controlled vibrato, precise pitch placement, and disciplined breath management allow her to sustain long, expressive notes with consistency and power. Ornamentation such as gentle slides and nuanced inflections adds depth to the performance, creating a sophisticated auditory palette that captures the cultural essence of traditional Japanese music. 4. Comparative emotional impact. The contrast between Yuto and Yoko's interpretations illustrates how stylistic differences affect listener perception. Yuto's version fosters a personal, almost intimate connection, allowing the audience to project their own experiences onto the song's narrative. The emotive phrasing, subtle tempo shifts, and modern instrumental choices create an immersive environment where emotion is felt deeply. Yoko's rendition evokes collective nostalgia and cultural reverence. Her performance transports listeners to traditional settings, highlighting the song's historical and emotional context. While Yuto invites individual reflection, Yoko emphasizes communal memory and cultural continuity, reinforcing the song's role as a shared cultural artifact. 5. Audience engagement and reception. Reception of these performances highlights their complementary appeal. Yuto's interpretation resonates strongly with younger audiences and fans of modern Enka, praised for its emotive depth and relatability. Yoko's version is celebrated by traditionalists and connoisseurs, admired for technical excellence and adherence to classical style. By examining both versions, audiences gain a holistic appreciation for the song's versatility and emotional range. Listeners often note that experiencing both renditions sequentially enhances their understanding of the song. The juxtaposition demonstrates that musical interpretation is not merely about technical proficiency but also about emotional narrative, stylistic choice, and cultural perspective. This duality makes Higurashi a perfect example of how music can simultaneously honor tradition and embrace contemporary innovation. 6. Historical context and cultural significance. Higurashi was originally composed to capture the transient beauty of summer and the reflective nature of human experience. Over decades, it has become emblematic of Japanese Enka, with performances serving as windows into the cultural and emotional landscape of its era. Tatsumi Yuto's interpretation shows how traditional compositions can be adapted for modern sensibilities, allowing the song to remain relevant while retaining its emotional core. Nagayama Yoko's performance preserves classical Enka traditions, maintaining continuity with historical practice. Together, these renditions highlight the song's capacity to bridge generations, illustrating the enduring relevance of cultural heritage in music. 7. Conclusion. Legacy and artistic excellence. The final analysis of Higurashi, as performed by Tatsumi Yuto and Nagayama Yoko, reveals the extraordinary depth and adaptability of this classic song. Both artists demonstrate how interpretation, technique, and emotional expression can redefine a single composition, creating experiences that are at once personal, cultural, and timeless. Yuto's modern, emotive approach complements Yoko's traditional, technically refined style, offering audiences a comprehensive understanding of the song's narrative, musicality, and cultural resonance. This exploration underscores the power of music to convey complex emotions, preserve cultural identity, and connect listeners across time and space.